Galatians Chapter 2. Then 14 years after I went up again to Jerusalem with Barnabas, and took Titus with me also. And I went up by revelation, and communicated unto them the gospel which I preached among the Gentiles, but privately to them which were of reputation, lest by any means I should run or had run in vain. But neither Titus, who was with me, being a Greek, was compelled to be circumcised. And that because of false brethren unawares brought in, who came in privily to spy out our liberty, which we have in Christ Jesus, that they might bring us into bondage, to whom we gave place by subjection, no, not for an hour, that the truth of the gospel might continue with you. But of these who seem to be somewhat whatsoever they were, it maketh no matter to me. God accepteth no man's person, for they who seemed to be somewhat in conference added nothing to me. But counterwise, when they saw that the gospel of the uncircumcision was committed unto me as the gospel of the circumcision was unto Peter. For he that wrought effectually in Peter to the apostleship of the circumcision, the same was mighty in me towards the Gentiles. And when James, Cyprus, and John, who seemed to be pillars, perceived the grace that was given unto me, they gave to me and Barnabas the right hands of fellowship, that we should go unto the heathen, and they unto the circumcision. So divide and conquer. Only they would that we should remember the poor, the same which I also was forward to do. But when Peter was come to Antioch, I withstood him to the face, because he was to be blamed. For before that certain came from James, he did eat with the Gentiles, but when they were come, he withdrew and separated himself, fearing them which were of the circumcision. And the other Jews dissembled likewise with him, insomuch that Barnabas also was carried away with their dissimulation. But when I saw that they walked not uprightly according to the truth of the gospel, I said unto Peter before them all, if thou, being a Jew, livest after the manner of Gentiles, and not as do the Jews, why compellest thou the Gentiles to live as the Jews? Stop being a hypocrite, basically. When who are Jews by nature, and not sinners of the Gentiles, knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, but by the faith of Jesus Christ. Even we have believed in Jesus Christ, that we might be justified by the faith of Christ, and not by the works of the law. For by the works of the law shall no flesh be justified. But if while we seek to be justified by Christ, we ourselves also are found sinners, is therefore Christ the minister of sin? God forbid. No. For if I build again the things which I destroyed, I make myself a transgressor. For I through the law am dead to the law, that I might live unto God. I am crucified with Christ, nevertheless I live. Yet not I, but Christ liveth in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. I do not frustrate the grace of God, for if righteousness come by the law, then Christ is dead in vain. I'm not going to go too deep into this, because I don't really like to try to break stuff down, because while I've been raised in holiness and taught the Bible and stuff, a lot of stuff that I learned in my church years, a lot of the people who were teaching, they really didn't understand with great depth. But the more you study, the more God revealed things. Christ himself said, "Think not I come to destroy the law. I didn't come to destroy it, but to fulfill it." He fulfilled the sacrificial law. He did everything perfectly because he's the Word. In the beginning was the Word was with God, the Word was God. So Christ fulfilled the whole thing. But he did away with the sacrificial law by being the perfect sacrifice. The law is the schoolmaster. People who have never heard of Christ, they can't have faith in him because faith cometh by hearing and hearing by the word. If you never heard the word, you can't have faith. You can't believe. So the law is the schoolmaster. It's when they have the milk, the little step by step people who are just now coming into the faith, just now starting to believe. The law is the breakdown. It's the rules that were placed on people because they didn't do what they were supposed to do, like they was raised in it. This is new to a lot of us. The Jews of the Bible, they knew that they wasn't supposed to do the things that they was doing. They did it anyway, so they got a lot more restrictions added to them. Like I said, I don't want to go too in depth in it, but some people read, see, you ain't supposed to do the law. Okay, 10 Commandments would fall kind of under the law. You know, you ain't supposed to kill. So you saying, oh, now you don't have to follow law so you can kill? It's common sense, but like I said, common sense isn't really that common. But I would like to have a Bible study or something maybe one night, but I have to study more for myself. I enjoy reading the word. I enjoy sharing it. The longer videos that I make really don't get much traction. Maybe this one will be different. I'm praying that it is, but whoever it's for, I hope you enjoyed it and y'all have a blessed day.